Today on ELN Morning, Mike Pence in Raleigh. We have the latest on one of the Trump campaign's 5 recent stops in North Carolina.
Fall break starts tomorrow, and we have what you can do right here on ELN's campus.
And we have Twisted Measure in studio to perform one of their songs off their brand new album.
Come wake up with us, Elon.
ELN Morning starts right now.
Morning, and thanks for watching ELN Morning. I'm Caroline Hartshorn.
And I'm Paul Bonk. We have a great show for you today. It's the Thursday right before fall break.
I know, I'm waiting for that break.
I think everyone is just about ready.
It's been a long couple of weeks.
It's been a long couple of weeks. Yeah. It's also a brain teaser day.
Yeah, it's like National Test Your Brain Day today.
Test Your Brain Day, perfect.
Yeah, so stay on the lookout for in between breaks. You'll have some questions.
That right before break. That's perfect.
Yeah, and we've been doing them. They're tricky.
They're tricky. They are tricky.
So pay attention.
We're lucky we got a good look at them.
Yeah.
First, we have our Andrew Feather in studio to tell us about the Mike Pence campaign rally that happened last night.
The Donald Trump campaign has been focusing on North Carolina as a must-win state for months, but with just 27 days until Election Day, the campaign is ramping up its efforts in the Tar Heel state. Republican vice presidential nominee Mike Pence was in North Carolina for the second day this week when he hosted a rally in Raleigh yesterday evening. Vice presidential nominee Mike Pence hit all of his campaign speeches' key points Wednesday evening in Raleigh. That Hillary Clinton is a liar.
She gave us some lecture on Abraham Lincoln or something. You know, I'd sure prefer if dishonest Hillary did not use the name of Honest Abe in vain, okay?
That the world became a more dangerous place under Clinton's watch as Secretary of State.
Our allies are less secure, our enemies are more emboldened, and our military has been struggling under the weight of repeated defense cuts.
And that government regulation is hurting the economy.
This avalanche of acronyms coming out of Washington, D.C. is killing American jobs. And you all know what I'm talking about. The EPA, the OSHA, the ABCDEFG.
But he also focused on how important North Carolina is to the Trump campaign's road to the White House. This was Pence's third stop in North Carolina this week, following events in Charlotte and Fletcher on Monday. This campaign surge comes as polls show Clinton taking a slight lead in the state over recent weeks.
North Carolina, I got to tell you, you might not be the only state that holds the keys to this election and the direction of America, but you sure are on a short list of states.
And the Trump campaign is continuing its focus on North Carolina as must-win. Donald Trump himself will host rallies in both Greensboro and Charlotte on Friday. Those will be the campaign's 4th and 5th stops in North Carolina this week alone. President Barack Obama was in Greensboro on Tuesday to campaign for Clinton, whose campaign is also keying in on North Carolina. And North Carolina may decide control of the United States Senate. Tonight, Republican incumbent Richard Burr and Democratic challenger Deborah Ross face off in their only debate this election cycle. And whether you want to vote for Clinton or Trump, Ross or Burr or third party, the deadline to register to vote in North Carolina is tomorrow. But if you miss tomorrow's deadline, you can still register same day during the early voting period, which runs from October 20th through November 5th. Tomorrow's also the deadline to register in Idaho, New York, and Oklahoma, and Delaware's deadline is Saturday. Reporting live in studio, I'm Andrew Feather.
Locals had a chance to eat ice cream to support voter registration efforts at the Voter Empowerment event yesterday in Burlington. Ben & Jerry's hosted this event and served free ice cream to over 150 locals who attended and registered to vote. A new flavor introduced recently was appropriately named Empowerment, and it was a crowd favorite.
Songs such as Revolution by the Beatles and My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas blared from Park in the Danieli neighborhood Wednesday night as a way to explain the First Amendment. Written and narrated by President of the First Amendment Center at Vanderbilt University, Ken Paulson, Freedom Sings is a concert that features songs that have been banned or that have helped start social change. A group of about 150 danced and sang along to songs they've heard their whole lives while learning the importance, of free expression.
Americans have used the freedoms of the First Amendment to speak up and demand change and equality for all. And music has played a surprisingly big role in that.
Fall break begins tomorrow, and if you're going on a road trip, you're going to need to fill up your tank. Our Deirdre Kronschnabel is here with the latest place to fill up. Hey, Deirdre.
Whether you're headed home to visit friends and family or setting off on one of ELN's alternative fall break trips, you won't want to start your travels by overspending on gas to get to your destination. Here are the least expensive places to fill up if you're heading north, south, east, or west. If you decide to fill up before leaving ELN, the cheapest place to stop this weekend is at the BP on West Haggard, with prices coming in at $2.18 a gallon. If you're headed north, New Jersey might be the best roadside stop, with a state average of $2.02. And if you're stopping south of Jersey, fill up in Virginia, which according to GasBuddy.com, comes in with an average price of $2.12. If you're headed south to warmer weather, cross only one state border and you'll find your lowest prices in South Carolina, which are currently at $2.09 per gallon. With your Pump Patrol, I'm Deirdre Kronschnabel. Back to you.
Thanks, Deirdre. When communication students return from that road trip, they may find themselves in a different classroom. Construction on the new Dwight C. Schar Hall is expected to be complete, allowing classes in McEwen to shift into the new building. Construction crews will start the final phase of construction in McEwen during fall break, working on the new student media newsroom, which will be our new office, and the WSOE Student Radio Studios. The new 45,000 square foot School of Communication was originally intended to be complete by the start of the school year, but had to be pushed back after weather interference.
Twisted Measures is warming up now. They'll be singing a song off their album later in the show.
You can relax because we have you covered for all things fall break. Fall fashion trends, last minute fall break ideas, and a look at your weather. All coming up after the break.
I will not be news today. I will not make headlines by going through a bad girl phase where I get that bad girl haircut where they shave just one side of your head. And I will not bring a Komodo dragon as my +1 to an award show, even though that would be awesome. I'm Olivia Munn, and I will not be trending today because there's a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
This weekend marks the start of fall break, and our Jamie Snover is live in the studio with the forecast for some popular destinations and, of course, your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Jamie.
Thanks, Caroline. Good morning. I'm so excited that fall break is finally here and midterms are over. Today we've got temperatures for some popular fall break destinations. For those headed back home to New England, Boston will be mild for the break with the warmer days on Monday and Tuesday. The temperature will range from 56 to 68. If you're in Asheville, take advantage of the beautiful weather on Tuesday to go hiking or whitewater rafting with temperatures ranging from 69 to 81. Wilmington will be beautiful all weekend with your best beach day on Tuesday. The temperatures will range from 73 to 82. It looks like Tuesday is the warmest day all along the East Coast, including Charleston, where the temperature will range from 74 to 83. But if you're staying right here on campus for fall break, no worries, we still got you covered with your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Today, your high is 78 with partly cloudy skies that will remain tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow is a little bit chillier with 68 of a high, and Saturday is 69. Sunny on Monday with a high of 74, and a beautiful end to the end of fall break with a high of 79. This is Jamie Snover live in the studio with your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Back to you.
Thanks, Jamie. That weather looks nice, right?
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, everyone's going in different directions, sort of, so
You're not headed to Boston, but the Boston weather sounds pretty nice.
Boston weather sounds pretty, of course, like the time I'm not in Boston.
Right.
I know,
you're missing out on it.
I'm in Miami, of course. Well, thanks, Jamie. Our Alex Hager has some ideas on how to enjoy that nice North Carolina weather over fall break if you didn't plan a trip.
Now that temperatures are cooling off, it's probably pretty tempting to just want to hop in bed, cozy up, and watch Netflix for a while. But if you're going to do that, you might as well get creative. Especially if your bed's lofted, you can go underneath and build yourself a blanket for it. See? This is super cozy. I could spend hours cuddled up under here. Now, if you guys need me, I will be right here watching the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody Halloween special. Now, if you live somewhere like Global, Colonnades, an apartment, or really anywhere else with a kitchen, fall break might be a good time to try your hand at cooking or baking. You can go online, find yourself some nice seasonal recipes like pumpkin muffins or pumpkin spice cookies, or even cook yourself a whole 3-course meal. Now, if you still really want to get far away from Elon but don't have a car, you may still be in luck. Elon Outdoors is having its annual fall break trip to go whitewater rafting in New River, West Virginia. The sign-up fee is $200, and as of recording this, there's still a few spots left. The trip leaves on Saturday and gets back on Tuesday, but head on over to the Campus Rec website for more details on that one. See, I told you there were lots of fun ways to keep yourself entertained, even if you're stuck here at Elon for fall break. And if you're feeling particularly lonely, you can always check out your class Facebook group, see if anyone else is on campus, and maybe make a new friend. Now, whatever your plans are, I hope that your travels are safe, your flannels are cozy, and you have an awesome fall break. Alex Hager, ELN Morning.
If you're staying in the Elon area over fall break, here are some events that you can check out over the weekend too. The North Carolina State Fair opens today and is running until October 23rd in Raleigh. It's a great activity for day or night and features food booths, carnival rides, and a livestock show, and music festivals featuring more than 100 concerts. And if you're looking for a way to enjoy the fall weather on Friday night, there's a moonlit kayak trip on the Haw River, sponsored by Haw River Kayak Company. You can also check out the downtown Burlington Farmers Market on Saturday morning from 8 a.m. until noon. A lot of good stuff going on.
So I'm staying here, and that farmers market sounds really fun.
People always say, like, oh, it's nice to get out, but like when you actually stay, there's a lot going on.
And for me, I thought about it, I was like, the travel time to get a flight and go home, I just like waste all this time.
You'll be the most relaxed by the time we start next Wednesday.
I can sleep in
Absolutely.
every single day.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited. So our Megan Jernak helped us pack up our bags for fall break, well, Paul's bags, with the newest fall fashion trends. So brag a little bit. What are you doing in Miami? I'm really jealous.
Well,
but I'll
like,
keep it
usually
in.
I'm going home to Boston, and the second my plane touches down, I'm like, nope, too cold.
Right.
I want to go right back to Elon. This time, finally taking a trip, going to Miami.
Good.
Warm weather, on the water. Should be nice.
You'll probably get some beach time too, which
Maybe,
is the crazy
yeah,
thing.
because they're just so, it's warm all the time.
I
there.
know.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm jealous. Well, you're going to have a great time.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Make the grade. We are halfway through the semester, so here are some ways to finish strong.
Adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Hey, I'm Tyler Perry. Do you know what hunger in America looks like? Well, it has many faces, and 16 million of those belong to children. Yet billions of pounds of food go to waste each year, and this is unacceptable. You can be a part of the solution. Join us in supporting the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks, which rescues our surplus foods and provides meals to many families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org today. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
It's halfway through the semester, and by Friday afternoon, we will have survived midterms. But it's easy to get overwhelmed by the amount of work still left to do before winter break. Our Selena Guevara has some tips to take your studying to the next level for the second half of the semester.
To talk about the latest chapter, ideas for your next big paper, or just to get to know them better. Next, plan ahead. Start reviewing your notes well in advance for that huge test and gather sources now. If you break down a large assignment into smaller goals, it can be a lot less overwhelming. If you have a big test coming up to study for, start by rereading and summarizing your notes from class, then test yourself. Having trouble remembering the information? Campus Explorer says making flashcards is the most effective way to memorize tough vocabulary or concepts. And you don't have to study alone. Find study buddies to work with. It's more fun and can help keep you on track. Once you've started studying, stay focused. Try putting your phone on airplane mode or hiding it from sight completely. Use extensions like Simple Blocker on your laptop to stop you from accessing websites like Facebook, YouTube, and Netflix until you're done working. And remember, we're halfway there and you still have half a semester to pull your grade up. Selena Guevara, ELN Morning.
To help you succeed, ELN has plenty of resources to help you make the grade. You can bring your next term paper to the Writing Center for help with organization, grammar, and much more, or visit the Tutoring Center for help studying for a test with peers who have already taken the class.
After all that studying, you might need a break. Our Michelle Klein whipped up a sweet treat to reward yourself after midterms. Looks pretty good.
That looked really good. Do you have any favorite fall foods?
Yeah, you know what I actually had the other day? Apple pieces, like cut up apple dipped in caramel. And it just tastes
so
like
much different than just like having a regular apple.
That's hard.
It's nuts.
What about you? What do you like?
I like pumpkin spice lattes. Does that count?
Nothing's wrong with a little PSL.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, coming up, we are getting Twisted. Twisted Measure is performing live next.
Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be?
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it. That's the one. I will not be news today. I will not make another push to be the first man in space with frosted tips and a puka shell necklace. And I will not go viral when my terror is caught on camera when I finally realize that in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you sing. I'm Lance Bass, and I will not be trending today because there is a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Before Twisted Measures performs, our Kaylee Tracy found out what they've been up to since one of their covers went viral.
ELN's oldest a cappella group may be most recognizable for what they don't bring to their performances. Twisted Measure, Barefoot and Beautiful is releasing their 7th album on November 21st. Homecoming weekend.
We're super pumped about it because it's like our alumni are coming back and then we have this kind of gift for them as well.
The album will feature songs recorded by the group from the past few years, including a cover you may recognize. Their cover of Sia's Chandelier went viral in May of 2015, with more than 5 million views on YouTube and multiple shares from sites like BuzzFeed, Time, and USA Today. Thomas says the popularity came as a surprise to the group, who was just promoting their single.
It was just like this phenomenon happened where we happened to accidentally get viral, but it was awesome at the same time.
He says they hope the success of their Chandelier cover will help the group's future online presence, including promoting the new album. Kaylee Tracy, ELN Morning.
Can we get a countdown? So we are with the music director, Adria. Adria, can you just begin? What was the process like making this new album?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We started recording in Durham with Liquid Fifth. That's our recording studio. We started that in the spring of this year, of 2016. So we did that, and now we're in the process of getting all the mixes done and getting all ready to be released next Friday.
Exciting stuff. Wow, it's coming up.
Yeah.
So how is this album different than the other albums that you have out?
All of our albums are constantly evolving, constantly changing. So this one is definitely like more on the experimental side, just like with effects and everything, and we're really excited for it.
That's awesome. And then how do you think your success has, or your perspective on campus has changed after your mega hit Chandelier?
I think honestly it's brought us a lot closer to the other groups. Just like it's been really great to have the support from them, which has been really nice, and it's just like kind of brought our name up on campus more, and we just want to live up to our name.
So obviously you're a very vibrant group on campus. Did you get a lot of new members?
We did. Yeah, we have 5 new members this year, 3 guys and 2 girls.
And they're already
excited.
right in the
They're in it. They're in it. Yeah, right in the swing of things.
Very good.
They're really, really excited.
Good. No,
and then what do you guys have coming up? When's your concert?
So our concert is December 3rd, and then obviously our album is going to be released next Friday, October 21st. And those are our next 2 big things coming up.
That's exciting.
Exciting stuff. Cool.
So that's all we have for today, but make sure to keep up with all of our social media, ELN Morning and ENN on Twitter and Facebook, and our website, ELN Radio, broadcasts tomorrow on WSOE 89.3 at 12:30.
Absolutely. We will let you guys play us out. Everyone have a great fall break.
Thanks, guys.
Do dim do do dim do do dim do do dim do do dim.
Ain't no going too far, ain't no getting too close. Ain't no rule I won't break to bring my lover back home. You better bring the police, you better call your pastor. You better come with your guide and bring your armada. 'Cause I don't wanna fall from grace, fall from grace.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm the cool of the storm, I'm the calm of the thunder.